What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Oh boy, can't believe I got to make this video. Make sure y'all give the video a like and share the video out. I remember at the beginning of this generation, a lot of people was making fun of the PlayStation 5 for being weak, right? Because it had less teraflops than the world's most powerful console, which was the Series X, right? And so one would think because the Series X is more powerful that it will run the games better than the PlayStation 5. That is not the case, because we have seen time and time again where PS5 will outshine the Series X, and obviously vice versa, we'll see Series X outshine the PS5 by a few frames. But this is crazy, man. That's why I say with all that power talk, it really comes down to how well these games are optimized for these consoles. And so we're seeing an interesting turn of events. So recently we know Microsoft pretty much came out during their Xbox Business podcast to let us know that there are going to be 4 games that are going to be going over to the PlayStation 5, right? And one of those games are Pentiment. And Pentiment is not my cup of tea. It's not a game where FPS really matters in the grand scheme of things, but my God, you will think that the Series X version would be more superior because that game was built on the Series X. Well, I'm wondering about Hi-Fi Rush. I'm also wondering about Sea of Thieves and the other game, right? How those are going to be running on the PlayStation 5. Are we going to see performance gains like this? Check this report out. I see a lot of people talking about this and they said it's confirmed, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right, so as you guys can see right here, this is being reported by Twisted Voxel. Pentiment is reportedly targeting a frame rate of 120 FPS on PS5. What? That is crazy. That is crazy, because you would think, okay, this is an Xbox game, it will run better on Xbox over the PS5. No, that's not the case. Xbox Game Studios and Obsidian Entertainment's adventure role-playing game Pentiment is reportedly running at a frame rate of 120 FPS. This is crazy, man. This is insane. I know some of you guys are like, what? Okay, so it says right here, the game is now available on PlayStation platforms as a part of Microsoft's new initiative to port some first-party titles to compete in platforms. One keen-eyed player noticed that Pentiment is targeting a frame rate of 120 FPS on PS5 and took to Reddit to share their findings. They captured 2 off-screen videos, one at 60 hertz and then the other at 120 hertz. It says Pentiment PS5 frame rate comparison, 60 FPS versus 120 FPS. Frame by frame analysis of a Reddit user off-screen video captures indicates that Pentiment can indeed be made to run at a higher frame rate on PS5, as the video captured at 120 hertz updates the content exactly twice as fast as the one captured at 60 hertz. So both 60 FPS top and 120 FPS bottom of the video. So as you guys can see right there, that is freaking crazy. So I actually did watch both of them. And yes, there is a difference between 60 and 120 hertz for sure. Now, this comes rather surprising, not because the PS5 is incapable of running the technical modest title at a higher frame rate, but because the game only runs at 60 FPS on Microsoft's own Xbox Series console. Perhaps Obsidian will roll out an update that allows the Series X version at the very least to match the PS5's frame rate. The developer has yet to acknowledge all of this. So this is crazy, man. This is insane, guys. And it really goes to show you, man, you don't have to be touting, oh, I got the world's most powerful console on the planet, because you can have the world's most powerful console and the games run like garbage. I remember at the beginning of this generation, we had developers come out and say how much easier the PS5 is to develop for over the Xbox Series X, because Microsoft, they would keep change their SDK, their tools and things of the development tools and things of that nature. And it would take developers some more time to get used to developing for Series X. And man, that is crazy. So I'm wondering what Hi-Fi Rush is going to be running at, like at this point, right? Or what Sea of Thieves is going to be running at on the PlayStation 5. Is it going to be running at a higher frame rate? Is it going to be running at the same frame rate? So yeah, that narrative that, hey man, power, and all this and stuff, that does not mean anything. That narrative is so dead at this point, because it makes no sense. If you are going to be developing games for the world's most powerful hardware, you need to fully utilize that. Because if the weaker console is outshining it, that's a big turnoff. And like I said, Pentiment is not a game that I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go play Pentiment. It's not my cup of tea. And it's not really a game where I guess frame rate matters, or, you know, between 60 to 120 hertz really matters. But at the same time, it's really nice to see the PS5 looking really good right here. And ultimately, obviously, the game is already available, so people can actually go and play this right now. So it's going to be interesting, guys, to see the rest of the games that Microsoft is going to be bringing to the PlayStation 5. Because did I say 5 by improperly? Yes, I probably did. But hey, we're just going to keep rolling with it, right? But needless to say, I can't wait to see the other games that Microsoft is going to be bringing to the PS5 and the performance differences between the Series X and the PS5 version. All I can do is shake my head. That is crazy. An Xbox Game Studio game. Wow. I guess, well, let's see a game like Indiana Jones. That will be crazy to see how that would run on PS5. Starfield. I'm just thinking about all these different type of games. How are those games going to be running on PS5 at this point? Oh, boy. Well, the sky's the limit, guys. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. I know this is crazy right now for some of you to believe, but man, I can't wait for Digital Founder to jump on this and see what happens. But by the looks of it, it seems to be true. So hit that like button, leave your comments down below, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I love you guys. Be blessed, be easy, and as usual, please have yourself a great one, like the great Etika would say. Peace. We out of here, guys. Love y'all.